Hello, everyone. This is Serene Tefaha speaking from Advocate Me. Firstly, a big thank you to all the people who have put in an application with their stories so bravely, putting forward their grievances and their complaints and sharing and daring to be united with us on this marvelous journey of claiming our rights back as citizens and residents of this beautiful nation. Unfortunately, this nation has been dominated now by agendas that have usurped the progressive and the righteous and the very moderate laws that we have that guarantee our freedoms for so long. What we've seen overnight is a degradation of these rights so radically and in such a contrast to what our laws actually provide for. What has truly shocked me in this process is that people have not been keenly aware of what is actually going on around them. And they feel in so many ways angry when they are challenged or when they're shown that perhaps those who are operating these systems have become so utterly and completely corrupted. And a lot of people ask me, what are you trying to do with this class action, Serene? Well, what I'm trying to do is very simple. This is about our rights. It's about claiming our rights. And businesses and others, ask me, why are you not seeking money? Why are you not going after millions of dollars against the government? That's because if we seek money, we will lose. As simple as that. And a court of this land will not provide its people and will not go up against the government to say or put a government out of funds significantly. So any kind of action that is promising people millions of dollars is in many ways lacking substance and strategy. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is we are seeing the interference and our governments being usurped very, very quickly by foreign interference and by also internally corrupt individuals. This country has become usurped. Our systems have become usurped by bullies, by people who have vested interest in various transnational organizations, who are selling ourselves off as people, as simple commodities, and bastardizing our land to foreign interests. What we're ending up seeing is the degradation of our rights and the use of science in the most appalling and shocking structure. Okay, and what we're ending up seeing, okay, is our governments and our our leaders, alleged leaders, treating us like infants, like ignorant little infants, okay, and putting fear into us, okay, and using and getting organized and using the military and using the police force like stormtroopers, okay, to instill fear in ourselves. They are dividing and conquering us so diligently and so powerfully. And a lot of us are actually allowing this to happen by not standing up and using the opportunities that are being presented before you, which is this: a class action is an opportunity for us to unite finally. They have been uniting for a very long time. Even in their bad intentions, they're uniting. Even in their bad intentions, they are actually organizing themselves so diligently. And we are acquiescing to that and saying yes to that. Oh, it's not that bad for me yet. Oh, I don't entirely agree with you, Serene. I don't entirely agree with what's happening. You know, I still think that a part of them is good. I still think that they're trying to help us. I still think that we're trying to care for our safety. What we're seeing is disproportionate. What we're seeing is we're treated as infantile. Infants being told stay at home from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Apparently, virus is more virulent at night. Apparently, they tell you what's essential and what's not. Apparently, they tell you when they can detain you and when not. They don't have to give you any reasons or any explanation. They've done away with your rights of review. And it's still not enough for you to move into action. It's still not enough for you to say this is crossing the line in so many ways. It's you're still hoping that things are going to get better. And we've removed, as a result of this, any empathy, any heart in our communications with each other. What has happened is that they've turned us against each other. What has happened is that what is scientific has become ignorance. Apparently asking why you should be masking, why you should be distancing, why is there disproportionality, why is there inconsistencies and closures, why is there detainment when people are healthy? Apparently, that's ignorance. And it's still not enough for a lot of you. It's still not enough for you to thump your fists on the table and say enough is enough. It's not enough that they're causing you mental illness. It's not enough that they're making you scared. It's not enough that they're intimidating you. It's not enough that they're infantilizing you. It's not enough. When is it going to be enough? And you have to ask yourself that question. What I've come to do is create an opportunity for us to join together, to unite. And unfortunately, this fear also breeds the tall poppy syndrome. Oh, what do you want to do here, Serene? What do you come to do? What do you know? What do I know? I know a lot about this country. I know a lot about the leadership. I know a lot about fighting corruption. I know a lot about darkness. I know a lot about being confronted with that darkness and people trying to hurt me for challenging corruption. I know that. That's why I've come to share this with you. Because we need a point of unity. And you ask me, how are we going to be protected? Yes, I'll tell you how you'll be protected: by the poorest in this country. It's poetic justice, my class action is poetic justice. We're not seeking money because we want integrity. The poor people are at the front taking the risk because they've got nothing else to lose, and they're willing to protect the wealthy. They're willing to go in batting for you. All you need to do is sign it. All you need to do is join. There's not going to be any risk for you. And guess what? I have a lot of people who are willing to go to the front. I just don't have the team. The wealthy people. The people who feel the most fear. Because you feel like you've got the most to lose. And guess what? You do. You have the most to lose. You've already lost. By not being a part of something, is by not being wanting to change, by not taking responsibility and saying, let's do this together. Let's get organized. Let's get organized. We want to do protesting. We want to get up. We want to say no to the illogical. We want to say no to the... Let's get organized. Let's get organized. Let's use the strength in our numbers. But all of us, oh no, my family members, join me. My friends that know me for years, join me. We're making change. We're making history. We're saying enough is enough. Let's take back what truly belongs to us, and let's share it. And let's teach those who are so hungry for destruction They're only destroying themselves. So, when we have so much amongst us that are corrupt, we have to reach out to them and say, enough with your corruption. We have to share this land. We have to share our resources. We have to be logical about the way we deal with things. We cannot be using these things as an excuse for a causal fatality rate of a disease of 1.38%. This is madness, what is going on in this country. It is madness, but it is planned chaos. And we're all succumbing to it. Please, come here. Please, let's be together. Come here into my heart. I want to help. I want to see your story. With together we have strength. Together we truly can stand and we can say no. No, let's reshape our lives. No to the corrupt. You've got to come now and play by the rules. You've got to come and play nice. No more bullying. No more bullying. We've got to say that together. And we've got to not be afraid. So yes, it's poetic justice, the class action, no compensation. The poorest take the lead. Oh, what's going on? Yes, what's going on is truth. What's going on is fairness. What's going on is let's go beyond money as the method of communicating with each other. And let's go back to integrity. Let's go back to rights. Let's go back to basic justice. Let's go back to transparency and accountability and loyalty and trust. So please consider my words carefully. I've come here to join us, to unite us. No more tall poppy syndrome, no more throwing each other down and judging each other. And, it's a minimum of 250. People, class action, everything's for free. With the other class action, they got a litigation funder who is backing a horse. And then if there's a win, they take most of your money. That's how it works, okay? This is a different class action. This is about heart, soul, integrity. It's different. It doesn't mean it's not allowed simply because it's different. It doesn't mean it's illegal simply because it's different. Okay, we're approaching this from a window of wisdom, higher wisdom. So join me. Join me. Let's do this. Let's finish this. Thank you.